Hey, hi, welcome. You know, I've made quite a few videos on worker rights in Canada. You can have a look at this one, for instance, and there'll be a link in the description. And I've seen an increase in the traffic on these videos. I can only assume it's in this recent call for mandated vaccines for employers and employers requiring their employees to be vaccinated in order to retain their jobs and keep working. And of course, this is causing more division than COVID has already caused. So in this video, what I want to try and do is just guide you towards some answers in making your decision. But first, I want to just thank each and every one of you that has click the subscribe button and ding the bell. And of course, that way you don't miss any content and certainly not any live streams. I also rely on your comments as indicators on what I need to do and how I need to change. So please keep the comments coming. And if you enjoy the videos, don't forget to give me a like. But back to what we're talking about. Let's talk about a few points. First point, number one, I honestly want to believe that there's good in everybody. I honestly do. And most employers, I think, aren't behaving like dictatorial narcissists and wanting to mandate vaccines just for their own pleasure.
Wow, Kevin, really?
I honestly would look at it this way, that most employers have done their risk assessments. They've considered what is the risk to their workers and the people that they serve, and what do they need to do to alleviate this risk. And many have come to the conclusion that they need to have their employees vaccinated. Other employers are providing incentives, cash incentives, and other type of incentives for their employees to be vaccinated. But a lot of employers are approaching this and trying to get their employees vaccinated just for their well-being, for the company's well-being, for the organization's well-being. It's not for any other self-serving motivation, that's for sure. I suppose there are exceptions to the rule. I honestly do. However, really and truthfully, let's just look at it this way. Let's try to empathize with the employers out there, that they're doing the best that they can with the tools that they have and the information that they've received from any experts that they've consulted. On that note, I just want to quickly tell everybody, I'm not a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer.
Nope, not a lawyer. I'm also not a doctor. First and foremost, if you're still hesitant about getting a vaccine, I suggest that you contact your healthcare provider and schedule an appointment with them. In fact, if you're sitting on the fence and hesitant about whether you're going to keep your job or what to do or should you get a vaccine, then even better yet, even if you can't afford it, I really think that you have to consider that you need to afford it. Take the day off. See your doctor, see your nurse practitioner, see your healthcare provider and talk to them about the vaccine. Talk about your pros and cons, talk about your concern. Having said that, I don't think anybody should be coerced or shamed or forced into having something done to them that they don't want to be done, especially if it invades their body. And I'm talking about an injection. Last time I looked, we still live in a free democracy. Now, recently, our Prime Minister here in Canada has mandated that all federal employees and public servants have till October 29th to get vaccinated, or they'll be put on unpaid leave. That's not for me to comment or anything else like that. It's honestly not. I'm not the leader of the country, and neither do I ever want to be.
No, definitely not.
If you're now sorting through all of this as either a federal employee or an employee whose employer has mandated that you have to be vaccinated, then the next thing that you have to consider is consulting a lawyer. Now, you've made it through this far, so I'm going to tell you this. Once again, not a lawyer, but what I've done is I've done some research. I've been on both sides of the room when it comes to legal stuff. I got to say that whoever tries to represent themselves has a fool for a client. Get a lawyer. And talk to that lawyer. Every lawyer will listen to you, and it's going to cost you. It is. But in the same token, going forward on your own ignorance is going to cost you more. Talk to a lawyer, and then they will help you with your decision. Keep in mind, I'm going to leave some links in the description. Hey, before you leave, wait. Keep in mind that no matter what the lawyer says to you or what your doctor says to you, it's still up to you, and you have choices to make. It's all about choices. Depending on your belief system, you may want to pray about it and talk to a religious counselor. You may want to meditate on it, whatever the case may be, but the choices are yours. But make sure that they're informed choices. So once again, talk to your doctor, talk to your lawyer. Yes, there's going to be links in the description of some legal counsel that I've dug up, and I've one of the companies I've dealt with before, and their people are very, very good and very professional. Make your choice, but be informed about your choice. Don't run off half-cocked, and don't decide that you need to quit. You have to really think about it. And then the last thing I'll leave you with, don't run down to the description just yet. All legal battles and all legal wrangling takes time. So you also have to consider, as a HR professional that I used to work with used to say, is the juice worth the squeeze? In other words, is this the hill you're willing to die on? So you have to think about it. This may take some time. So once again, make your choices, but realize you still have a choice. Bottom line, when it comes right down to it, the only people that ever win in a dissolution of a relationship are legal counsel.
The lawyers, yes.
Just take care. And do me a favor, if you like the content, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. I appreciate all the comments and all the feedback I get. Until we see each other again, and I really hope we do, don't just think about safety, don't just talk about safety, but be a safety influencer. Take care. Bye for now.